What up, everybody? Look at me being cool. Welcome to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. Thanks for being here with us for Launch Party. There ain't no party like a CTV launch party. Oh, yeah. It's going to be a brilliant hour. So we've got an hour launch party and then an hour with Sheila crafting your stash. But I'm actually looking forward to this show because Launch Party, you may or may not know, is all about bringing you lots of inspiration on recent launches. Sometimes we have a new launch in Launch Party, but that's normally in Launch Day. This show, shop the show for all the goodies, but the two demos you're going to see over the course of this show is with our shaped card bases and also back by popular demand. Oh, let's boing a couple at the same time. Ready? Who's going to boing higher, Santa or Rudolph? What do you reckon, Rudolph? What do you reckon?
Rudolph,
Rudolph, you reckon? Let's have a look. Ready. Oh, it's a draw.
Oh,
That was a draw, wasn't it?
Draw.
Who's going to boing higher out of Santa Rudolph and the snowman?
Snowman.
Snowman? That was a draw. What about, who's going to, no.
Oh.
Sorry. He's like crashing the party, isn't he? Old, what's he called? Hops McFold. We called him that. I mean, he's not gonna bounce that high, is he? Let's have a look.
No, he's always intoxicated, isn't he?
Look at his eyes.
His legs.
Whee! So yeah, we are going to be looking at these in just a few moments' time. It is the Boingers, of course. They're back. Oh, is producer Johnny still in? Big pops in the gallery. Oops. Better start behaving. Oh dear, better not do that. Yeah, welcome to the ever-professional Crafters TV. We've got the Boingers on the show. And also on this show, we are bringing you your shaped card bases as well. More on that in just a few moments' time. We're live interactive, Superstar Susie on the socials, so feel free to say hello, ask any questions. If you want me to boing any of these boingers, just ask, and I absolutely will. If you want more sound effects, just let me know. I've got them all tonight, all of them on the sound machine, so whatever you like, really. Let's say hello as the applause keeps going for the lovely lady who is to my left-hand side, working very, very hard today to bring you all these demos and inspiration. It is the wonderful Sheila Halliwell, and I think we're going to have some fun tonight, aren't we?
Yeah, I think so. I think we've just got enough energy left, haven't we, to have a few laughs and to do maybe another boinger that's a bit different.
Yes.
To the snowman and no frogs tonight. No frogs
I
tonight.
heard on the grapevine, well, I say on the grapevine because we chatted, are we not making producer Johnny tonight?
Well, originally, we could try. I mean, I was going to do like a granddad.
Yeah, producer Johnny.
Well, we'll see. He might need to come and sit in front of us in the studio, though. Then we can look at his features.
Yeah.
Has he got any, like...
Has he got any distinguishing features?
Distinguishing features. He's got a very strong Geordie accent, but we can't do that as a boinger, can we?
Let's have a look.
Is he stubbly?
Is he snuggly?
Stubbly!
Oh, he said snuggly. He's very snuggly. Oh, you. Yeah, he's snuggly.
Let's look at his shirt.
Come
on. OK, it's got stripes on.
Go stand with Sheila. There we go. Yeah, go. He's got to go football coach and he can't stay all night.
Let's check skin colour.
Oh, yeah.
Not bad, is it?
Not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Well, we can bronze it up a bit, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
Send me a picture.
There you go. Big Pop says send a picture. We'll do that. We'll do that.
Yeah.
No, I was going to say, you don't need much hair, does he? Bless him. So there we go. That's what we're going to attempt to do this evening. But in all fairness, it's a look at Sheila.
Is this for real, or have I been transported to somewhere else?
I think I'm feeling a bit more hyper in this show because I've eaten about 75 jelly babies. That's probably where where this is coming from. Loads of you already in. We're going to start off with the boingers in just a few minutes. Superstar Susie on the socials. We've got Alison Mason who says, hi again, Ben, Sheila and the crafty crew. When did it get to be 5 o'clock? I know, right? The time's flown over today. Yeah. Faye Smith joins us saying hello, everyone. Jen Shank says, good afternoon to Ben, Sheila, CC team and crafty friends. And Melanie Bronov says, good morning, everyone. Keep the hellos coming in. Oh, I must just say as well, I'll forget otherwise. So let me do this before I start. I had a lovely email from Lisa Morris, who messaged in to say, she sent me an email actually. If you ever want to email me, ben.moseby@crafterscompanion.co.uk. Where? What? Oh, you're talking to me. Right. She messaged saying, here is a frog that I made, a pottery class, and how can I have a birthday shout out? Well, Lisa, happy birthday. I'm assuming it's your birthday today, seeing as you messaged. If it isn't, happy birthday for whenever is your birthday. And look at Lisa's frog. And she's obviously made a frog because, you know, because of our little frog. Look at that, she's made in pottery class.
That's
great,
brilliant.
isn't it?
Oh, look at that. That's so fun.
What do you think of that, Hops?
Oh.
He likes it. Look, in fact, he's so excited. Look, boing. So there you go. Thank you so much, Lisa, for sending that in, and have a very, very happy birthday. But let's have a look at what you're going to get in this showstoppery bundle. It is the 3D Christmas box showstopper. They're not actually called boingers. We made that up. There's your template. We can look at some more finished samples of Sheila as we go over. That looks a bit boring, but actually, without that, you're not going to make your characters boing. And just to say, if you were seeing these for the first time, you've got everything that you need to be able to make Santa, the reindeer, and the snowman. So there are all of your dies that you'll get to be able to make Santa. There are all of your dies that you'll be able to make your snowman. There are all of the dies to be able to make your reindeer. But you'd have noticed that we have made the frog as well. Everything that you need, apart from the googly eyes, you get within the kit. So this is absolutely brilliant. And also, in your little box, I say your little box, your big box, it's 357 pieces, 300 elastic bands in there as well. So that's what's going to help you to get that boing and to make your characters come to life. And look, we'll have a bit of fun tonight, I think, you know, whether it turns out to be Producer Johnny or not. But we've talked about making frogs, yes. Rabbits, yes. You guys have talked about making little bouncing babies. Yes, I think you can do that. Making like little garden gnomes. Yes. Making little elves. Yes. Making, what else could you make? Dogs, I think you could make. You could make bears. You could make rabbits. You could make, what? Superheroes, I think you can make. If you've got the dies from the Halloween treat boxes last year, you can make cats and you can make bats, you can make Frankensteins, you can make pumpkins, you can make all sorts with these. Honestly, I just think that the world really is your oyster, and you're just only going to be eliminated. You won't be eliminated. You're only going to be limited by your imagination with this. So have a lot of fun. If you're going for the showstopper, I must just also tell you, you will get your boxer board, so that does work in the Ultimate Pro as well. So making boxes of all sorts of different shapes and sizes, centimetres and inches, you've got the measurements on that. And you're going to get 11 pieces of cardstock. I remembered that from yesterday. My brain works in strange ways sometimes. I can't remember what day of the week it is, but I can remember how many pieces of cardstock you've got in this bundle. You get 3 pieces of the green and 2 pieces of the others. 285 GSM, double-sided, beautiful cardstock. So that's everything in the showstopper. It is a pre-order today, that one. So that one is a pre-order. Dispatches from Monday next week, so the 11th of August. Jump in and grab yours. Hi, Laurie Barnett. Hi, Carolyn Lavaspear. Hi also to Pat Demarest. Trudy Bickham. He says, hi, everyone. Hi, Producer Johnny. Glad to meet you. He's gone now. We scared him off. Karen Fisher says, hello from sunny Florida. I ordered the Merry Friendmas characters. They are so much fun. And hi also to Jane. He says, hi, everyone from a fabulous Las Vegas. I don't know how long I'll make it this morning. I think I need to go back to bed. Well, hopefully, Jane, you can stay with us for a little bit. Trudy says, I saw a clock with only 5s on it. Gave me a chuckle. Then it's always 5 o'clock. I love that. And Doreen's joined us as well, saying good evening, everyone. Right, we're already 10 minutes in. We've done nothing. Mainly my fault. Let's have a look at some of the other boingers. I love the purple Santa you've got there, the lilac lavender Santa.
I know, it's really unusual, isn't it? Because it's still, it looks like Santa, but then at the same time, it could be, you could turn it into like a gnome or, you know, what am I thinking about? Like a Viking or a...
Little elf, maybe?
It could be an elf. It could be, like you said yesterday, it could be Gandalf. It could be... Oh, there's just loads of things. This was made by Sandy. So, yeah, they're really funny, aren't they? And I think they're really... I think the kids are going to love these. They're just so... Do you know what? I'm thinking now. I'm thinking like conga drums.
Oh, yeah.
You know, yeah, you know, we do all the conga stuff. Yeah, drum kit. Yeah. But they are fun, aren't they?
Once you've made one and you've started boinging it, I mean, it's quite addictive, isn't it? It's quite an addictive thing to do to boing them. They're a lot of fun for kids and kids alike. You don't get your own sound effect either. I've got a little sound effect machine there that Sheila's brought in, so you will have to make your own. But this is a good example of the ones you can make from the set and ones that you can make when you kind of let the imagination run wild. He was such a hit yesterday, Sheila, wasn't he, our little frog?
Yeah, I mean, it's really caused a stir. I don't know why. I don't know. I mean, it's quite funny, isn't it? Whether it's the googly eyes, whether it's the funny legs, whether it's the fact that when you boing him, he doesn't actually boing, he just falls over.
Yeah, bit of everything, I think.
It's just, it just looks a bit comical, doesn't it?
In fact, he's got googly eyes as well.
It's a bit like a Muppet style thing, isn't it?
It is a little bit, yeah. Two Muppets together. Should we have a look at this? Do you know? I know obviously you'll be showing us how to put these together. But I had a message last night from a lady on my Facebook page whose name escapes me. I want to say it was Lucy, and also Carolyn, just saying, can you show again how to attach the rubber band on these? I think people are getting a little bit confused with how to do that, Sheila.
Yes, we absolutely will, because I've got a couple of pieces that I've already cut. You will get in the box, obviously you're going to get your template, which I have got. I've just been drawing around my template, so I'll grab that from the desk in a minute. You're going to get 300 elastic bands, and then you're going to get your 3 die sets as well that will make up your Santa, your reindeer, and also your snowman.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's what you get in your 300 elastic bands. So as we said last night, or yesterday, when it feels like it was last night, it was actually yesterday lunchtime, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What you need to do is depending on, like you saw with the frog there, we just used 2 pieces. You basically put your template onto cardstock, draw around it twice in whatever colour you're doing. If you're doing the snowman, you just do it all in white. You'll need 4 pieces, 2 for the head, 2 for the body. And then when you draw through it with pencil, you'll draw through all the slotted lines, then you'll cut them out, and then you'll score along all the lines, and then these are what make your kind of half a box and half a box. You'll also see you've got these 2 little slots here, which you will draw around. When you draw around it, your pencil will go in there. So what you need to do is just cut those slots. That's vital, because that's where your elastic bands go and hold it together. So that one's already scored. I've done it in like I was looking through the 12 by 12 papers down here to see if I could find like a skin tone. It kind of looks a little bit tanned. So I'm just going to score my last couple of lines here. And as we showed yesterday, because I know a lot of you might worry about this, lining it up on your scoreboard. If you do 1 line, then you can actually see then. Yeah. If you put that back, you can see the line there, and that makes it a little bit easier. But you know what? Don't get too hung up about it.
No.
It's not the end of the world if you've not got them all scored. Now, I think they're all scored now.
And we mentioned yesterday, if you have the black line on your scoreboard, that's going to help. But some people don't like to have that line on their board, do they?
Yes, we were talking about that. Some people have got a line down the middle, others don't want to do that. So, but you know what? It's not the end of the world. Some people score with a very fine ball tool. Other people score with like a chunkier one, like we've got here, that comes out of the top of the scoreboard. Yeah. Other people use a very fine one that goes into the grooves. If you've got your small Crafter's Companion guillotine, that's got the score tool in as well, so you can do it on there. But like I say, it doesn't have to be, bang on. Don't get hung up about it. So if I pop that away down there for now, and then what we'll do, obviously we wanted to do another one today, something different. I was going to do a grandad. Oh. Because what I'd done is I'd actually, because we've got his glasses and we've got the hat and stuff. Ah, yes. But then I thought, okay, what if we do a head first out of this, and then we can decide, because then obviously we're just talking about doing Johnny, the producer. So if we do that, we could do it on a similar basis to the frog, where we do his head, and then maybe cut some blue. I mean, he's not got flippers for feet, has he? No. You do the grandad if you want to do the grandad. If it's easy. Well, we'll see. Let's get a bit of tape on here, because obviously we need to put some tape on. So what you can do, red tape is the best, and we only need to put it on one head or one piece. You don't need to put it on both, because the tape will grab the cardstock on the other side. You can do it with tacky glue. I have done my first one that I did with tacky glue, and on the demo that I did for the social media side of things, I did with tacky glue, and it will still hold. It held fine, and it's travelled with me up and down the motorway a few times and been in and out of the bag. So like I say, it will hold as well. Everybody's got different tapes, and but the good thing about doing it like this is the 12mm tape, is that each time you cut like an angle like I've just done there, that then will now be angled ready for your next one. So basically you're just turning it round, you're not wasting any tape. So if I cut that one there, you'll see that in a sec.
Alison, I definitely think, she's just saying, do you think you could make a pirate like the pop-up pirate game? I reckon you could make a pirate out of this.
Oh, pop-up pirate? Yeah.
Was pop-up pirate like Buckaroo?
Yeah, similar, isn't it? Similar kind of thing.
It used to scare me, that game, as a kid, Buckaroo. When, like,
yes.
That used to scare me. I didn't like playing it.
Definitely.
Like Operation as well used to scare me when it buzzed.
So we're bringing our elastic band. Now, these are quite big elastic bands. You can see they'll stretch, you know. But what we decided, what the idea is that you put them inside and then you do like a figure of 8. But because they're big elastic bands, you might prefer to tie the knot like that. So tie a knot in the middle, and if you can get it as much into the centre as possible. Obviously, I've not pulled it too tight, so we've still got a bit of room for adjustment. And then the easiest thing to do then is pop the 4 tabs with the straight edge back like that. And then the same with the other piece as well. So these are going to go back like that. And then that leaves your these bits here. Now what you can do as well, because I didn't do it yesterday, I mean you can do it like that, but I think you can actually, if I just bring it down again, you can actually take that too, because I don't think that's going to make any difference. So let's do that. Let's put that on there, because it's just going to hold it together, and it might probably hold it a little bit better. We did also talk about taping the elastic band in, and if you're more confident at taping the elastic band inside, then you can. You'll find when you get it home and you start playing with it, you'll go, okay, that's a better way for me. I'm more confident doing that way, and I know that if the kids are playing with it, it won't come apart. It's unlikely it'll come apart anyway, like Ben said, with these samples that we've got. They've actually been to Philadelphia and back. Yeah,
and they're still as boingy as ever.
They are. They've been packed in a box and then packed in a case, and then they've gone on a flight. I mean, they're the most well-travelled boingers ever made, aren't they?
They've been boinging all over the world. Just to say as well, like cardstock-wise, we're looking at what, sort of 250 upwards for best results?
Yes. Yeah, definitely. I think this is probably 250 that I'm using here.
Yeah.
So it's not like massively thick, but yesterday I did use, the red I used for this Santa was actually 300 GSM. And the top bit I did was 250 GSM, I think. So I have mixed them. So what we've got now, you can see it looks like a bit of a strange contraption at the minute.
Yeah.
But that means that we've got these out of the way so you can get your hands in here to do the mechanism. And if you just find that, like me there, I've not quite lined up my little gap, I can just cut a little snip out there. As long as there's a gap for that elastic band to go into, then you'll be fine. I'm just going to check that side as well. And even if you've only got a slot with your scissors, I think as long as you can get your elastic band in there, you will be fine. So what we're going to do now, and I'll try and do it as best I can like we did yesterday, is you're going to pop that one into that side.
Yeah.
So try and keep your elastic band, your knotted bit in the middle, should I say, not your elastic band. So I'm going to try and slot that. Let me see if I can do it that way. So we'll slot that one into there, like this. And if you have to pull it apart a little bit, it's fine, whatever's best for you. Your elastic band should slot straight into there, like that.
Yeah.
And then we bring that across. So you're just going across that shaped bit that's rounded. Okay, so you've got like that, and I'll show you as well like that. So you can see it there, and then you can see it there. It's just popped out. Let me just pop that back in there. It's fine. Just do that. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put it the other way now. So this bit is going to go underneath. So we're still doing the same thing. We're still slotting the elastic band into that hole there. And then same on the other side. But this time you've got one going underneath and you've got one coming over the top.
Right.
And I'll show you that in a second. And then you know exactly what you're doing. Before, you know, if you do this for a week and do one every day, you'll be doing it in your sleep come Saturday. So what we've got now, if I turn it like that, so can you see you've got the band there, let me do it that way, going over the top of that bit, and then you've got it coming underneath this one here. And then if I turn it over, you can see it's the same. Like that.
So it's like over the top of one, underneath the other.
And underneath the other.
Right.
Yes. So you'll see. I mean, you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. You can see it there. Is that better shot? Do you think if I pull it like that?
Yeah. It's another angle, isn't it?
Yeah. It is hard to see. What I can do is in the next day or so, I'm going to be prepping with these as well. So I'll do it as I take photos. I'll do photos and I'll put them on my page. Yeah. It might just help you, and if you're struggling, you can just contact me on there. And
if you want to, and I think you said you don't think it's necessary, but if you want to, you could then place some tape over the top of that to stop the elastic band slipping if you want to.
Of course you can. Yeah, if you want to do that, that's completely fine. You know, there's going to be a possibility that it might come off, but I think it's a slim possibility because as we start to actually pull these pieces out like that, it becomes hard for that to collapse and go back in on itself because of the tension from the elastic band and the shape of these. With these going out like that, mathematics means it can't really go back in on itself. Yeah. Or science. I don't know. Science
and maths. Yeah,
science and maths. I'm not. You know, I'm not good at physics and stuff like that, but I think if there's an elastic band involved, you can kind of see how it goes.
Helen's just asked what you trimmed with the scissors inside.
What do you what? Sorry.
She says, what did you trim with the scissors inside?
All I did. Let me show you on these that I've not put together because I know it's confusing and it's it is quite. It's almost a bit like surgery, really, isn't it? Doing surgery when you don't know what you're doing. You see there, we've got the gaps. Now, when you start to put them together inside, because this is not a die and you've cut the template yourself, it's never going to be completely bang on. So when that then goes inside, you can see there I've got that one lined up because there's a gap. Now, that one is not quite as good. And so what I did was I actually just put my scissors, if I turn it over, I put my scissors inside and I snipped a tiny bit more off. Because what had happened was, they'd kind of, this one here that I've just caught, this one here, had gone like that. So I couldn't quite get my elastic in the slot there. So all I've done while that's taped together is made just a slightly bigger slot. Yeah. So, if you want to cut a bigger slot when you're doing it, then that's fine. If you feel better making the slot a bit wider, that's fine as well. But just try, once you start doing it, you'll figure it out. So then the other thing is, because of the pulling on the elastic band, it naturally wants to pull that in. If you tape this together and leave that in, the difficulty is that you can't always get it out again after. So if you can pull it out with your finger, with your index finger, and then get these lined up together as best you can. Don't worry if you can't, because we've done that there now, because we've still got another gap here where we're going to put this together. So you can still push and pull it. If you feel like your elastic is too tight, pull your knot a little bit slacker. Yeah. And that will work. It's a bit of trial and error, really. Yeah. Your first one, just grab maybe some of your card that you've, it's just not fantastic, not your best card, just so that you can try it. Yeah. And look, mine are not even bang on lining up here now, but you could trim that little bit off, but I'm not too concerned about it. It's going to get smacked on its head many times.
Exactly right. So it's fine. Jennifer Joseph's joined us. Vanessa's in Florida. Michael Adams is back from Bempton Cliffs. Got some stunning shots, he says. Lois joined us saying it's live at 5. Trudy's in saying you could replicate an entire family with these. Yeah, I think you could. Ouch is in. Clister's in. And thank you, Jane, for your nightly joke, which we'll do in just a few moments. Always appreciate that.
So you can see now, once you've got it flat, as soon as you've got your tape on, press it down, get your bone folder and go along there. But then you can see there's some serious resistance there. And if I let that go, it's boinging just as a single bit. So that's great. That's what you're looking for. You know, I mean, when Sarah did hers on here a couple of weeks ago, I mean, she was absolutely just banging it.
That's not like Sarah, that is it?
And
it's not like her at all to do
she's
that.
normally very gentle, isn't she, with
Normally
it?
very gentle, you hardly know she's here.
It was bouncing everywhere.
I
But
can
yeah,
believe it.
look at that.
She's normally like this.
Yeah.
So it's a bit weird.
But yeah, look at that now. That's brilliant. I just thought that would be a great, like, did we mention a cupcake yesterday?
I think it might have been mentioned, but
I think we did, didn't we?
burgers were the ones that we kept mentioning.
I think we did mention a cupcake. Yeah, I think we did. So what do we want to do with this? Do we want to do it like a snowman, or do we want to do it like...
A snowman?
No, sorry,
granddad.
not a snowman. A grandad.
I think stick with your original plan. I think
we will
whatever's
try.
easiest for you.
We will try and do some. I will try my best to do some members of the team here. When I've got a bit more time, I will try. But obviously, like I say, as I'm prepping more of these, I will put them on the on my Crafters Companion page, and you can see them. So what we've got here now is we're going to try and make her like a little face, but it might.
Do you know what it reminds me of now?
What?
Did anyone see the TV show South Park?
Yes.
Terrence and Phillip.
Oh,
That's what
really?
it looks like now.
Of course, yeah. I mean, if you love a certain show, you know, you can use these. Let's see, you could. Oh, Kyle's brother, yeah.
Anyway.
What about doing that?
Oh.
What about doing that? And then putting a little thing on and putting...
There you go, Producer Johnny, finished. He's normally got a face like that. It could be a moustache.
It could be a moustache, yes. What about doing, you know, you could send it to someone, you could do that and put hope you feel better soon.
Yeah.
And then they start boinging it immediately. It's a tonic for them. They're you know, they're
you
improved.
Could have a smiley face on the other side, so when they're feeling better, they can flip it round and look at the smile. Turn that frown upside down.
You could, absolutely, absolutely. So, I'm thinking then, if we were going to do this as a grandad, we could use the, let's grab the moustache.
Oh, yeah.
So if we do the moustache and we get the glasses. Okay, so let me grab a piece of card from under here, because I threw some under here before. Let's get a bit of white.
Yeah.
Give him a moustache. Okay, so as you can see, I've got so many sheets of paper under the counter, and they've all got like the templates drawn on there. But I will just say as well, there was a lovely lady emailed in yesterday and asked us, could we cut it from? Could we get two from the 12 by 12?
Oh yes, we tried.
I have just done these. These two were cut from a 12 by 12. And these two were, and did it exactly as I said, which is two like that. One like that, and then that one fits like that, I think. Sorry, I'm not showing you very well there because I'm off the mat. But you can get the two off a 12 by 12 sheet, no problem at all. So try that. So let's do a little moustache here, and then we can get that smile probably underneath the moustache.
Doreen says she's seeing a monkey right now with that. And Jen says, Ben, put an orange hoodie on it, and it could be Kenny.
It could be Kenny, yeah.
From,
it could be Kenny, definitely.
South Park.
South Park is
so
hilarious,
many
isn't
things it could be.
So we're putting a moustache on like that.
I'm thinking the guy from Monopoly now.
Who is it?
It's the Monopoly guy.
Oh, really?
What's he called? I don't know if he's got a name.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we can do, if we do it, we can grab a brown piece and then we can do that as his hair.
There it is now. Marty! 1.21 gigawatts. The dot from Back to the Future.
Right, let's do this then.
Oh, it's so good. Okay, I'm getting a baby boinger sent through apparently, which we'll have a look at in
Yes,
just a
I did
second.
see a baby bonger last night and I had to reply straight away. I was like, this is incredible. I love it. So let's do this one.
Thank you to Carol. He says, Sheila mentioned a spaceship the other day. I'm going to be making that and using it with the Cosmic Collection. Absolutely, a buoyant spaceship will work.
Definitely.
Shadia's joined us from Canada, and Amanda says, hi Ben and Sheila, I've got my buoying collection. It's all ordered, but I have a feeling there are going to be some choice words when I come home to make mine. Sheila is making this look so easy.
It is easy.
I love Sheila's laugh just now. It is. It's like you said, Sheila, I think the more you do it, the easier it's going to get. You'll find your own knack of doing the elastic band.
Yeah, definitely. So we've got the moustache there. So if we could use the moustache like that, and then we could do like brown hair, you see. Because it could be, so straight away. But you know what it's reminding me of now, Ben, as well? It's reminding me of a jacket potato.
You've got jacket potatoes
I've
on
got
the brain, you haven't you?
on the brain. I can't
I'll tell you what, if your
not
jacket potato from Christina today looked like that, I'd send it back.
What? It would be cute though, with its little face and a little moustache. A cheese moustache.
A cheese moustache.
So let's do that on there. Okay. And then we'll put the eyes on. Again, you could go one better and do the googly eyes because that's what, that's what people love. They love the humorous side of it, don't they?
Yes.
So, but yeah, if we put these eyes on, so we've used the eyes from the snowman. Mm-hmm. And we've used the, let me just nudge that eye a little bit because otherwise it doesn't marry up with the other one and then it looks a little bit odd.
Oh, George is saying he's going to try and grow a moustache like that for Movember. I'll have to start at the start of October, though, I think, if I want to get a moustache like that. We'll start a bit earlier, shall we? Yeah, we did that about 3 or 4 years ago, wasn't it?
Really?
Yeah, we did because.
Did you all have moustaches?
Yeah, I tend to do. I still
goodness.
do it. I still tend to do it each year. So maybe, yeah, we'll do it again this year.
That's brilliant.
I always get some choice comments from our viewers saying, "Shave it off."
Shave it off, yeah.
Like
you look unkempt. Right, so we have the moustache then underneath here. Sorry, the mouth here, or do we put it? Yeah, should we put it?
I don't know whether or not he necessarily needs a mouth now, if you know what I mean.
Do you not think so? Okay, let's pop that to one side then, in case we don't need it. We'll leave it there just in case we do need it, should I say? Right, okay, so we need to give him. Do we want to put a hat on him? We could do the snowman hat. But what we could do is maybe, oh, look at that. Do you think we should cut it down and make it like a trilby?
Oh, no.
Or leave it like that?
Oh, like that. It's a Monopoly guy, isn't it now?
Oh, it is, yeah.
Someone said he's called Mr. Waddington.
Mr. Waddington, yes, I think that's right, yeah.
Amanda, Mr. Waddington or Warrington?
Waddington, yeah, I think that sounds right.
It looks like Colonel Mustard, says Laurie. Put a bottle of bubbly in his hand. And a monocle.
Yeah.
That's called Mr. Monopoly.
I was going to say, because isn't Waddington the company that made the game, Monopoly?
Oh, yeah, I think you're right,
Isn't
actually.
it? I think it is, yeah. Right, let's give him some glasses then. Are we going to go, or do we want a monocle? A monocle? Okay. Okay, let's go with a piece of our lovely gold that we've got. So we just need, for a monocle, I'll tell you what we will do. We'll cut the whole of the glasses out, and then we can change it.
Okay.
So let's just pop this through the machine like that, and then, I mean, you could put him like a bow tie on. I was thinking about doing him, earlier on, like a proper true gentleman.
Oh yes.
You know what I mean? So you could do that as well. So we'll try him with glasses, and then we'll try him with a monocle. So this would be him with his glasses. Because I've done his eyes really close together. I've forgotten he was going to be wearing glasses.
I don't know why. Has anyone else seen this? With the glasses on now, he's taken on he looks more like a snail now. I don't know why.
A snail? Do you think so?
In my mind, he looks like a snail.
Oh, I
no,
don't
just
know.
me. Like Brian from the Magic Roundabout.
Brian from the Magic Roundabout.
Yeah. Oh, the monocle's so much better.
You could do a monocle like that.
That's so much better. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. What? I can
honestly.
imagine he's talking like this. Put my monocle on. What?
Right, so let's do
mustache.
the monocle. We can do that. We can snip that. We can snip that bit. Yeah, like this. And then, so we can put the monocle just on there, on the side. And then we can do you know what? You can just stand here all night and do this. And can you imagine doing this like if you've all got your friends around at the house?
Making your own characters.
Let's just make some characters, you know. So let's pop that on there like that. So he's just got his little monocle like that. And then let's just he needs a nose though. Let me grab my my other bit of card. I've just lifted it up, haven't I? I've just brought my card up here. I brought my brown card, so we know that's there. Now I did have some of the pink. There we go. So let's do the nose. So we'll do his nose. We'll pop his nose on.
We've got a few yeses to a bow tie. Lots of people love the monocle as well. And apparently, Superstar CG says from Google, the Monopoly man's name is Mr. Monopoly, but he was formerly known as Rich Uncle Pennybags, apparently.
Kenny who?
Rich Uncle Pennybags.
Oh, Pennybags.
So there's something for a pub quiz.
Okay. Wow. Okay, so we get the nose on. It needs a nose, I feel, just to sit over that
just
moustache.
sit on the top of his tash, yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Let's have a little look. Oh, yes. Ah, brilliant. Yeah.
Like that. So now he's got his nose, so he looks a little bit more. Now, the other thing you could do as well, which has just given me an idea, with that, let me just chop these. Let me do, and I don't know if this will work, as usual. I don't know if it'll work, so we just try it. And then we'll see if, I don't know if it will. Because I don't know if we do this, I don't know if it will actually then boing.
Oh.
But I was thinking, he will, if we do that and put his ears on.
Yeah.
Yeah? Give us some ears. Because it's ridiculous, isn't it?
I just burst into laughter, says Helen, when Sheila put the monocle on. I love this crafting by group, says Helen. And Melanie says Milburn Pennybags was his name, apparently.
Oh, wow.
I must just do as well, before I forget, Jane's nightly joke, which has come through. I mean, this is a dad joke and a half, this one. Hang on, let me get me sound effects here. Hey Ben, a man walks into a bar with a newt on his shoulder. The bartender says, what a strange pet, what's his name? The man says, Tiny, because he's minute.
Oh, my word. Oh, dear me.
I like that one. It's an oldie but a goodie.
So there he's got his ears
so
on now. Let me just pull that on for 1 second, like that, and then it will grab. So again, you can see, you could do it a bit like Guess Who game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you have to, make the box up. I get what you mean now about it being like a snail.
A snail, yeah.
Because if we do that and it was going along, you know what I mean? Like a snail would. Like a really slow snail.
He's so good. Go on, boing him. Go on. Go on.
What, boing him?
Yeah.
Well, his ears are not dry yet. Oh. So I think it's gonna pop his ear off if I boing him now. So we'll do it in a minute when it only takes a minute for that to grab. So the other thing then, of course, is to give him, what else did we say?
Bow tie.
A bow tie. Okay, so a bow tie would have to be...
Pocket watch? No.
Pocket watch. Let's have a look, bow tie. I mean, we could do... I wonder if we could use this one. We could use the bow and then maybe we could, in fact, trim a little bit off. It's a great way of using your scraps.
A lot of people love the ears, by the way. Just kind of like added to the whole thing, hasn't it, really? Sheila is the queen of construction, says Shadiah. She is. She is.
Well, I'm not necessarily. I do like construction, but I mean, and so do a lot of people. But I do enjoy doing things like this because I think it's, it's fun for people, and it just makes people laugh, you know, and it shows them different ideas. So what we could do, as the bow tie, I think, we would perhaps have to, let me pop this onto another piece, because it's not quite bow tie, is it, really? We would have to cut, I think we'd have to cut the tails off.
You could have that. What do they call that? Like, I feel like the Colonel from KFC wears one of those. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you put, let's have a look. Put that up under his. Yeah, I know what you mean.
I mean, the other thing you do is you let's just rob one of these pieces off here. So if we rob this off the template, and this is the good thing about the template, is that you can do, you know, you could do like a girl. You could maybe do a girl from the 60s or 70s. If any of you got that crazy ombre pad with all those colours in, then that would look amazing. To do her in, like, you know, give her a waistcoat or something like that. Eventually, you're just turning it into something completely different. But we could put that on there, so he then has a shirt. So now he's like a true gentleman with a white shirt. Oh yes, and now you could do like little buttons down the front. Yeah, so we could do buttons. I've got a black pen here, and then we could do the give him the bow tie. Ribbon tie. There you go. Is that what it's called? Like? Let me have a look. It's like what the old Colonel wears at KFC. Ribbon tie. Let's have a look. Yeah, like, yeah, that kind of thing. It's like more of like a cowboy type thing, I would say. So he's got his buttons there now, and then we could put the necktie on there like that. Yep. So he's a bit. Let's bend that a bit forward. Yeah, it's like that kind of bow tie, like the Colonel wears. Like it's a bow. It is like that, sort of. Yeah. Like don't like yes. Don't like sheriffs sometimes wear them in the old films. Yeah. I think that works really well. Now you've got like the white shirt underneath. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. You can make anything. To be honest. This is genius, by the way. We love this. And then we could do again. We can do the. So yeah. So you can see now how he is definitely growing into a totally different character. You know, it's completely different to what we had, like, in mind, if you like. We were going with a granddad, but now he looks like what's known in England as a toff. He does look like a toff. Like Burlington Bertie. It looks like a toff. Yes. And Burlington Bertie. Looks like a toff. So we could, and then of course you can still put him a nice like band on his top hat. His top hat. But again, you could do the Sherlock Holmes thing with this one, couldn't you, Ben? Sherlock Holmes. We could make him see, and it does work. He does pop now. He does pop up. But I quite like. Oh. Oh, his ears. I thought his ear had fallen off then. Gone boing. No, his ears are on there. Still on. Yeah. But I think we could add, like we did with the frog. You might just want to do them that way, so you actually add, like say, some shoes. You know, so his feet would just stick out at the bottom. For instance, let's see. Oh, we're supposed to be doing the other things as well. We're not going to have time now, I don't think, but that's fine. This has been worthwhile. I've really enjoyed this. Wait to go, Sheila, says Helen. Hello from Wyoming, says Gail. Diet says, this reminds me of Tim Conway from the Carol Burnett show. I'm going to have to look at that up. Oh, I don't know that one. Tim Conway. Okay, so let's just do, put a couple of, we could put some shoes underneath. So let's do this. So we glue his shoes on. So these would just poke out at the bottom, like that. So we do one there, like that. Oops. The easiest thing to do is to flatten it really, and then put the shoe on. I know I was going to ask. Well, a question talking about flattening it. Somebody asked what size box you would need. Janice, what to put it in? Yeah, if you like once you squash these flat. Well, is that one? I will. Yes, that's one that someone's done. Yep. Oh, there's nothing in that one, but it would fit. Yeah, it would fit, I think. Yeah. I think as long as you've got, I mean, the base when it's flattened, it's just like, it's almost like bang on 6x6, really, more or less. So I would allow more than that. That's about 6.5, by 6.5. So, I mean, that would be fine. Or maybe 7x7 would probably work as well. But yeah, again, it would, it is quite fun, and I think the more people that get them and start to, contact us with their pictures and stuff, it's going to be amazing.
I've got a picture to show you before we end the show in a bit, and Trudy's just said you could make a cowboy with Western collection. You could, because you've got the cowboy boots. You've got the cowboy hat.
Oh my goodness.
Alti says you could make Mr. Magoo. You could make Mr.
You
Magoo.
could make Mr. Magoo.
You could make a family of boingers, says Melanie. What about the Modern Man collection? That's got a brilliant bow tie and lots of other bits and pieces you could use.
Oh, all right.
And Melanie says you could size these down for kids and make a whole family gathering with pets and all. Like you said, there's nothing to stop you from making like a triple boinger either, is there? Or a quadruple boinger?
No, because you could do, we should like do the caterpillar thing.
Yeah.
Because then that way, you would be able to, you would in theory be able to have, if you imagine if it's like that, you could do it then, if you've got lots of them, it would probably stand up, because you'd have more together. I mean, the more you put, can you see how you've got it, when you've got it two or more together, it sits on the angled bits, where it doesn't do that when it's, well, it does, but it tips. Whereas if you had maybe 6 or 8 as a caterpillar on the end of those, you would see it would work. It would sit quite nicely. But you can see now he's got his, let's turn it that way. So he's got his shoes on now. So you can see he's got his shoes on. And then you could give him like, crazy arms. So you can give him crazy arms. But again, he will boing.
What was the depth of this box as well? Just
the depth is, I'm guessing it's an inch. Oh, sorry, I didn't realise that was. Yeah, that's spot on an inch.
An inch. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. But again, you can do so much with them. It's each time we pull them out the pack and see what shapes we've got. Straight away, I was thinking, because of the Santa hat, couldn't you do, if we bring that in and you show you the Santa hat, you could do wee Willy Winky, couldn't you?
Oh, so yeah, running through the town.
You could do stripy cardstock for his pyjamas, as his nightgown, and then do the stripy hat. You could put a bell on it. So there's, again, lots of different ways of doing it. But I think the caterpillar would be amazing, because if you imagine if we had like that one, and then we had that one, it's gonna work.
Yeah.
That's like 4 put together. You could do 6. You could do 8.
Yeah.
Even more. It would, and then it would go flat in a box, and then you could give that as a gift with the storybook, for a child in your family or something. So again, I just think it's amazing. It's just a really simple thing. It goes together with elastic bands, and you've got 300 elastic bands in there, which is a mass amount of elastic bands, and that way you're not going to be stuck. You can make as many as you like.
It's been such a fun show, this. Have him holding a cane in one hand, says Karen, and Monopoly money in the other. Yeah, so there you go. Then you've got Mr. Monopoly there.
Yes.
You could put confetti in them, says Dieta. Surprise! I love that.
Oh,
you could put confetti in them. I must just show you this picture as well. So once you get yours home, let's please blitz the socials with pictures. So this is from Wanda, you might have seen this. So I know the majority of you do know, but we've got obviously our various Facebook groups which you can follow, and then we've got the I'm a Crafter's Companion Facebook group. So it's a great place to chat with other like-minded people. We're in there all the time as well. I'm forever kind of like looking at your projects and liking them and messaging, as I know all the other guys are too. So Wanda's posted in the I'm a Crafter's Companion. She says, "This is my bouncing baby boy. It's for a baby shower. I use the Christmas dreams and mini dies for a diaper pins and toy. The hair is from a scallop round die from the template library. This, Wanda, is exceptional, and it just goes to show what you can do with a little imagination." Look at it, baby!
Isn't it? It's brilliant. It's got safety pins and everything.
That's great, isn't it?
Yeah, that's amazing, because who would not love that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's brilliant. Look at its little eyes and its dummy.
Yeah.
Made the dummy as well, which is fantastic.
And this is it. And I think, Sheila's kind of lit the flames here with this one, because again, if you're like me, you get very set in the way of going, all right, so I've got my template and die set here, so I'm going to make these 3. That's all I'm going to do. That's all I can do. But actually, the more you play with this, the more you kind of just let your imagination run wild. And I feel like you've just done that, like, Sheila, really. It's not been a case of like, oh, like fretting over what can I do. It's kind of just having a bit of a play and seeing what you can come up with, isn't it?
Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is. I think we've started like a global boing-demic, haven't we?
Boing-demic,
I think we have. I think we've started something now that we can't finish. It will be ongoing, and it's going to be brilliant. You could do like your favourite bands. You know, you could do like Oasis, or you could do ZZ Top.
Yeah.
You know, you could do the Backstreet Boys. You know, you could just do loads. You could do
Spice Girls.
Spice Girls, you know, you could do them if you've got kids who play in a band. You could put an instrument on the front. They play violin and stuff. You can really make them so that they fit the person, and they would just love it. You know, you can't go wrong with that. But I think it's a great kit, and if you've not got it, I would definitely get it and put it in your stash and start using it, because it's fabulous.
It's on a pre-order today if you want the showstopper. It ships on Monday, so you've not got long to wait at all. Trudy says, I absolutely love that baby. Helen says, wow, love the baby boy. If you want to go for the showstopper, it is everything in this box that I'm about to show you. So you get 357 pieces. 300 of those pieces are the elastic bands that you're going to be receiving that allow you to have that boing, if you like. You will also get in here everything that you need to be able to decorate them. But think about bringing your own dies in, as we've talked about. The one, as I say, which keeps cropping into my mind is the Halloween treat boxes that we did last year. There's so many dies in there that you could decorate these up to make them more spooky. As you guys have been saying, Western collection, you've got cowboy hats and boots. The Modern Man collection's got loads of elements in there too. Have a look through your dies and look at the kind of things that you can be creating, because I think you can pretty much make a boinger out of anything.
Yeah.
You know, the possibilities really are endless here. A leprechaun, there you go, says Rhonda, that would be cute. Trudy says, a boing-demic, yes. A boing-demic. Quite a good demic, that one, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's your snowman, all the bits and pieces there, but as we've already shown you, could be frog's legs.
It's amazing how much.
Oh, he said that time. Oh, not that time. Get out of it. Right. And then you've also got your Santa bits and bobs in there as well. And again, you can see the elements that Sheila used out of that one to create our little Monopoly man just a few moments ago. You've also got your template in there too. Yeah. Boring board to look at, but of course that is your template, which is going to allow you to be able to create the shapes that you are going to be boinging. And then if you're going for the showstopper, board, boxer board, so that one fits into your Ultimate Pro if you have one of those. If you don't, no worry, you can obviously use that without. And then you've also got in there your 11 sheets of cardstock. So you get 3 sheets of the green, you get 2 sheets of all of the others in there. That's that beautiful Star Dream cardstock. 11 sheets in total. Super, super beautiful finish on that as well. If you just want the boingers on their own, of course, you can just go for those on their own. What can you make with these? Well, your imagination, basically, it just, wherever your imagination takes you, you can make with these. Sheila, thank you so much for a fabulous show. I know we planned to do more, but we just got, we was just carrying boinging, didn't we?
Yeah, it's taken everybody by storm, I think, and it's kind of now we can't stop thinking about what we can do with them. It's just crazy. But that's how you know a product is good, because it's fabulous.
Thank you, Sheila, for the inspiration, says Carolyn. And Melanie says the absolute best thing about CTV is how many brilliantly crafty the people and ideas are. I always get so inspired. More inspiration with Sheila coming up on Crafty Stash. I'll catch you tomorrow. Till then, bye for now.
Thank you.